I'm just willing to do things some other guys won't. I'm just willing to take risks that some guys aren't willing to do. People can call me sketchy or this or that, but bottom line is I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do in order to give myself the best result possible. Mitch and I have a great relationship, so I'm sure he wouldn't have too many bad things to say. I would hope that he would say that I try hard. You know, I think he knows that, even though we've had some disappointing results in the past, some up and down, you know, as the sport goes, and maybe not as much championships as we would like. I think in the end, I think he knows I leave it all on the table, you know, and he knows I do that for myself and I do that for him. I respect the team and everybody in it, and I think they deserve the best and 100% effort, so I think he would say that I give him my all. The bike's awesome. I mean, of course, you know, it's always been good. I mean, it's Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki. I mean, the record speaks for itself, but this year these guys have just really gone to work, and from Adam and Adrian in the suspension department to Ian, Jan, Mitch, my mechanic Brandon on the engine side, it's been unreal. I mean, I think we've made a definite improvement even from last year. Certainly I can feel that. You can almost feel it kind of more in outdoors, honestly, because you can kind of open the bike up a little bit more and really see the difference there. But we're just getting an outdoor season now, so I'm sure we'll keep getting better. It's a learning process every week. We're always going back to the drawing board and trying to get better, but they've done a great job so far. I haven't ridden another bike. Of course, I've ridden Cowies since I was 7 years old. I mean, I've been with these guys forever. They all feel like family, but I really feel like my bike is capable of doing anything else on the track that everybody else is, and I'm just so comfortable on it. It's nice to be around the same group of people, mostly, you know, throughout the course of my career. It kind of gives you some familiarity when you come to the event, and it makes it feel, you know, makes it more fun. So overall, I'm so stoked with with the people, the bike, everything. I am definitely picky with my bike when it comes to suspension testing. I think Pro Circuit's done a great job. Bones isn't with us full time anymore, but he really kind of taught me how to test, you know, from the time I was probably 11 or 12. So I've had a lot of exposure, a lot of opportunity, a lot of kids that didn't have, and I'm definitely grateful for that because it's helped me over the course of my pro career. But definitely like my bike a certain way, even when it comes to levers and everything. I'm pretty picky. In the past, I think outdoors has sometimes been a struggle for me, and I think mostly that's just because I've been underprepared. I don't really feel like I've been able to kind of show what I've been capable of. No disrespect to the other guys. I mean, the class is always stacked. You know, you think, you know, you race East or West Supercross and you think, oh man, these guys are going good, and then we put them all together and we come out here and race. So it's definitely challenging, but it's nice to have the red plate on the bike. Supercross didn't end the way we wanted to. That's no getting around that, but at the same time, I think you can take a lot of good things away from Supercross. I mean, 5 wins for me, that's half the races, and surely had a couple mistakes, some things I could be better at, but overall I think I proved that I was you know, at least one of the best guys, and certainly have made some steps forward in my riding and my racecraft and all that stuff. So regardless of how it ended, I take a lot of confidence from it, and you know, want to carry it into the rest of the season, rest of outdoors. I guess in my heart, everybody grows up racing motocross. You know, I think that's kind of the core of the sport. Supercross, to me, it's always come really naturally. You know, ever since I started riding it when I was really young, it seems like it's just, I don't know, just I don't have to work at it as much. I mean, of course I work at it a lot, but it just seems to come a little bit more natural. So I like both disciplines. I think motocross is the kind of the core and essence of the sport, though. So I will say that some of the 2 outdoor nationals I've won, I'm not sure if it's because it does come harder for me. Those are some of the best wins of my career, without a doubt. Certainly my plan would be to be at the top level of sport. I mean, in the United States, you know, preferably that's my goal. I'm here, I grew up here with the Supercross and the outdoors. I kind of feel like it's, I don't know, it's one of the premier series of, you know, in the world. Obviously MXGP is really good as well, so that would certainly be my plan. You know, I want to be up there battling with the best guys in the world sooner rather than later. Do I believe I'm capable of winning at the Grand Prix level? Yes, absolutely. With that being said, I mean, going over there and riding those tracks and being with those guys, I mean, you've seen guys go over there recently, and it's tough. I mean, it's a learning curve, and I think just like anything, I think it's hard to come from there to here, as we've seen riders come here and struggle. But even guys like Marvin came here, didn't have a lot of success right away, but look at him now. He's one of the best in the, one of the best there is over here. So I think anything, it just takes time, but ultimately I do feel like I'm capable of doing well over there. But am I going to go and blow Prado's doors off right away or ever? Probably not, but I think I could probably squeak out some wins. I definitely keep up with it. I make sure I know what the results are. I don't get a chance to watch all of them, but I try to watch highlights, and I watch it on YouTube sometimes. But yeah, those guys are really impressive, man. Obviously watch Destinations every year, and I watch the races when I can, and definitely have a lot of admiration for those guys. They have so much skill, and we need to think we need a little bit more outdoor practice here if we're going to take back our Destinations title anytime soon. But no, those guys are awesome. To go to Destinations and to be on a winning team, and yeah, I mean, that's every kid's dream. Certainly that's a tall task, but yeah, I mean, you got to go there and give it give it your all if you're selected. Absolutely, got to do it for the flag.